God is the most important thing in the world. He's the true judge. And to sit here and let France mock the country, mock your religion, make fun of every single thing you feel holy. This is the Last Supper. This is everything holy about Christianity. And we say absolutely nothing about it and say, oh, you cannot even complain. This has nothing to do with sports. They did this on purpose because they are Satanists. Yeah. Because they hate God, they hate Jesus, they want to corrupt your children. LGBT, they cannot have their own children, the gay people. They need your kids. When your kid goes to school and learns these things, you're going to be very angry that not enough people stood up and said that this is unacceptable. It's unacceptable to teach children these things. It's unacceptable to put it on the Olympics. And we live in a world now where you have unlimited migrants coming who don't care, don't respect the country anymore. They're going to turn up. LGBT will be trying to take your children. Everyone will say, where did God go? Well, when God was here, the people who fight for God, you put him in trouble with the police.
Sorry, 1 second. I need your ID, please, and also your
I don't have ID. This is done on purpose to show the Christians that they can make fun of you and nobody will do anything. That's what this is. These are Satanists who are mocking Christians. When you lose God in a society, you know what happens? Your son tries to become a girl. They teach this to him at 3 years old in the school. And you know what happens if you tell the teacher not to teach him this? People like you in blue uniforms come and arrest you. You're the bad guy for trying to protect your own children. That's what's going to happen when they remove God from society. You're going to end up arguing with your own children. You're going to end up arguing with your own children about what gender they are when you remove God from society. And the thing that makes it beautiful is you feel God in the air here. This is the most beautiful thing about Romania. And you think you can follow the West for the money? The American government gives you dollars and the EU gives you euros, so you open your borders to people who have no business to be in Romania in the first place, and they turn up and everyone throws God away and everyone's just going to sit in Romania and Romania is going to stay the same. It's going to change, and the children are going to suffer. Anyone who believes in man, woman, marriage, child, and God should be here as well, as upset as we are. There's no need for this. Society together. They apologized. No, they didn't apologize. They didn't. Firstly, they're not sorry. This was signed off on. They saw this and they practiced this and they spent money on this and they agreed this and they did not, and they signed off on this and they put it on the news and they put it all over the TV. They knew exactly what they were doing. It's very easy to say sorry afterwards and pretend. They're not sorry for this. And the reason they're doing this, everyone at home, I want you to understand something. They are coming for your children. They are open about this. They cannot have their own kids. They need yours. That's why every single thing they can possibly turn gay, they're turning gay. I have nothing against a gay man. If you want to be gay, fine. But it's not your job to tell my children how to act. It's not your job to infiltrate the schools. It's not your job to infiltrate Netflix. It's not your job to hijack the Olympic ceremony. It's not your job to come along and make every single cultural event gay. This has nothing to do with homosexuality. It's about sports. It has nothing to do with any sexual orientation at all. This is deliberate. That's all that happens. It's very simple how this world works, and the Satanists are in charge right now. And unless the people at home make it clear that we know what is going on, it's going to continue down this path. You're going to end up with more vaccines, more injections, more locking in your house. Your children will be taught more garbage. You'll lose your borders. You'll lose your national sovereignty. You'll lose your religion. You'll lose absolutely everything. You'll be left with nothing. And when you're left with nothing, you'll be sitting there saying, why didn't we resist? Well, now's the time to stand up and say you can't mock Jesus Christ. And nobody's doing anything. It takes a Muslim man to stand out here. I don't think this whole interview should be about me. I don't know where all the Christians are. They should be ashamed of themselves.